In the 1960s, California was gripped by a series of mysterious crimes that sent waves of fear through the population and piqued the curiosity of investigators. The killer became known as Zodiac, a name derived from the cryptic letters he sent to newspapers, which were filled with enigmatic symbols and a distinctive signature. The first known Zodiac crime occurred in December 1968, when teenagers David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen were murdered while enjoying a romantic evening in a secluded area of Vallejo. Investigators received the report but found no clues leading to the perpetrator. This crime marked the beginning of a series of attacks that would follow. In July 1969, another crime occurred when Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau were attacked at Lake Herman. Michael survived and provided details of the crime, describing the assailant as wearing a mask and shooting them randomly. Just days later, the San Francisco Chronicle and the San Francisco Examiner received letters from someone claiming to be the killer. These letters contained ciphers and specific details about the crimes, proving the sender's authenticity. Zodiac baffled investigators with his complex ciphers, challenging them to solve the puzzles he sent. In one of his letters, he claimed to have killed up to 37 people, although investigators could not verify this number. Zodiac used ciphers made up of intricate letters and numbers, and an amateur team successfully decoded the first cipher, which revealed a message saying, "I like killing people because it is so much fun." In October 1969, another attack occurred when Zodiac killed a cab driver named Paul Stein in the Presidio Heights neighborhood of San Francisco. Despite numerous witnesses seeing the killer leave the scene, the police were unable to apprehend him. This attack cemented Zodiac's reputation as a brazen killer, unafraid of public exposure. The letters continued to arrive at newspapers, with Zodiac sending new ciphers and complex puzzles, but the police were unable to decode them all. In his letters, Zodiac claimed to enjoy playing with the minds of the investigators and instilling fear in the public. One of his letters contained the chilling phrase, "I will cruise around all weekend killing people." Throughout his spree, police employed various investigative techniques and interrogations to identify the killer, but Zodiac always seemed to stay one step ahead. Numerous theories emerged regarding Zodiac's identity, and several suspects were considered, but conclusive evidence remained elusive. Ultimately, Zodiac disappeared as suddenly as he had appeared. He stopped sending letters, and no more crimes were attributed to him. His case remains one of the most enigmatic in American history, with ongoing unofficial investigations and research into his identity continuing to this day. As time passed, Zodiac continued sending cryptic messages, some of which remain unsolved. One of his most famous letters contained Zodiac's emblem and a challenge to the investigators to solve the puzzle. A letter sent in November 1969 included new threats and emphasized his enjoyment of toying with the police and media. In one letter, Zodiac wrote, "I like killing people because it is so much fun. It is more fun than killing wild game in the forest because man is the most dangerous animal of all." In 1970, Zodiac sent a postcard featuring a picture of Golden Gate Park and hinted that a new victim was buried there. Police scoured the area but found no new evidence. Zodiac later sent a letter containing a map of San Francisco and the Zodiac symbol, claiming he had buried a bomb. Despite the police's efforts, no bomb was ever found. Zodiac's crimes escalated and varied, but he did not follow a specific pattern, making it difficult for investigators to track him. One notable attack was on a couple, Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard, in September 1969. They were sitting by Lake Berryessa when Zodiac dressed in a bizarre outfit featuring his symbol, attacked them. Hartnell and Shepard were both stabbed multiple times, but Hartnell survived and provided crucial details about the attack. Zodiac continued sending letters, each with a new puzzle. In March 1971, he claimed to have shot down an airplane using a light beam, but these claims were not taken seriously. These letters added to the complexity of the case and made it challenging to discern Zodiac's true motives. Although the murders abruptly ceased, Zodiac remained in the minds of investigators. In July 1973, he sent his last confirmed letter, expressing his delight in taunting investigators with a cat-and-mouse game. After this, Zodiac disappeared entirely. From the beginning of the case, many theories surfaced regarding Zodiac's identity. Investigators suspected numerous individuals, but the evidence was always insufficient to indict anyone conclusively. One of the primary suspects was Arthur Lee Allen, a man with a criminal record and a tumultuous life. Investigators found some evidence linking him to the case, such as owning a watch with the Zodiac symbol, but no definitive proof directly connected him to the murders. Allen died in 1992 without ever being officially charged. The Zodiac case continued to captivate the public and amateur sleuths. In 2002, police used modern techniques to extract DNA from one of the letters, but the results were inconclusive. As technology advanced, some hoped the case might be solved, but Zodiac remains a mystery to this day. In recent years, renewed interest in the Zodiac case arose thanks to films and documentaries that explored the story. These works reignited the discussion about Zodiac's identity and made his case a staple of popular culture. Many authors and amateur detectives have presented their theories on Zodiac's identity, some claiming to have solved the puzzle, but conclusive evidence remains absent. Zodiac's story is one of the greatest criminal enigmas in American history, reminding us that some mysteries may remain unsolved. Despite the passage of decades, Zodiac remains a symbol of fear and intrigue, leaving people to wonder, who was Zodiac? Was he an evil genius or a deranged madman? Is he still alive, or did he die undiscovered? Detective David Toschi, who worked with the San Francisco Police Department, was a significant figure in the investigation. Known for his distinctive style, Toschi was among those who persisted in following every lead, no matter how small. He worked tirelessly on analyzing the letters and ciphers and participated in numerous press conferences to calm the public and provide updates. Despite his relentless efforts, Toschi could not catch Zodiac, but his work inspired a new generation of investigators. The legacy of Zodiac continues to stir curiosity and fear in people's hearts. His story reflects the capacity for human evil and the complexity of the human psyche, making us question the limits of justice and the ability of investigators to solve the most perplexing puzzles. Zodiac's tale remains etched in memory, a symbol of the mystery and danger that can lurk in the shadows.